Why? Why? Happy Wednesday. I kind of expected this to happen. Or at least I should have expected this to happen. I was going to go do a stream about the Austin freezing weather happening this morning. But I woke up with my alarm clock around 6:30. I think it was like 6:15 or whatever. Was this the second alarm clock? And I noticed something. I noticed my room ceiling fan wasn't turned on. Now my ceiling fan's always turned on. I don't know if that makes me weird or not. Even into winter or the summer, the fan is spinning. Sometimes it's spinning in the other direction. I think that's during the winter months. But it's it wasn't spinning this morning. I was like, all right, cool, that's not a problem. Hopefully the power will be on relatively soon. Did a report or I reported the outage at my house this morning. It's already been reported by several people. They were working on it. They were aware of it. All right, cool. Not an issue. Really not an issue. Because these things happen. It's winter. We're Texas. We're Austin, Texas. It doesn't freeze every year like this. So we have to expect, since we're not a winter-esque city, that we're going to have power issues. It's that's just what it is. I've come to terms with it. I mean, I'm not at work. I'm not braving my life or putting my life on the line, getting back and forth from work. So, blessing, working on my quilt, not my quilt, but my blanket that I'm knitting. All that's great. Then around, I don't know, 12ish rolls around, power comes on. I'm ecstatic. I'm happy. I am happy. I go get a meal from the freezer, put it in the microwave for 5 minutes, eat it. I don't know if you can hear that, but ice is falling off of my tree and my neighbors as well. But anyways, everything's good. Everything's going. I'm eating. Got done with the meal. Finished up a YouTube video that started on my phone. Started watching a 30-minute video. About halfway through, power goes out. The power goes out. So I sent a text because I signed up for messaging. Man, this is really a very long intro, but anyways, it doesn't really matter. So I signed up for text alerts, and they said if I still have an outage, type out. So I typed out. Said to check my breakers. Now in my house, I got a breaker indoors and I got a breaker outdoor. I knew it wasn't an issue with them, but I went ahead and checked the outdoors and I checked the one in the garage. Everything was good. So I typed Y and a text message timed out. It timed out on me. So I did it again. It timed out on me again when I did out. Then I did it out a couple more times. And I finally got the breaker box. I typed, if I checked it, yes, and nothing. Nothing. So I went to their website. Oh, yeah, forgot my computer is down, which means that, there we go. I go and do this. System's not available at this time due to maintenance. We apologize for the inconvenience. Please call 512. Actually, yeah, I guess I should have called that number. I just called the one that was on the text, but call this to report an outage. So I called to report an outage. Deal with their automated tree. It's put on hold. I think they said I was like at 52-minute wait. Not a problem. I got nothing to do. I'm just knitting my blanket while I have it on speaker. Then I said I was on the 52, Q52, and I guess 24. I think I got down to 12, and the power came back on. And since I could be a dick and just talk to someone, but they got more important people to talk to that actually have power outages, so I just hung up. Count my blessings. So I've lost power twice today after they reported it was up once. I mean, I get that. I mean, the the part that I have an issue with is I don't know if this is a automated message that they're being timed out and it says at this time due to maintenance. Who in the hell does maintenance for a reporting tool for your power being out during a winter storm? That's right, during a winter storm. But I don't really care personally because I got power. Because if I didn't have power, I wouldn't be doing this video on the computer. So of course, wait a minute, is this not going? Oh man, let's see here. Oh, that's why. That's why. Never mind. There we go. I was on the wrong web browser because my computer rebooted. Anyways, but yeah, this was what I wanted to show. But it doesn't matter. I showed it to you. I showed it to you. It doesn't really matter. But of course, winter weather warning, extreme winter warning today through Thursday morning is bringing ice and local outages. Here's how to stay safe during the outage and other winter energy tips. I mean, here it is. I mean, total customers with power is 68.45. Total number of outages is 808, affecting 171,355 customers. Um, yeah, I don't know if that's the number, but it doesn't really matter. The fact that I go do the automated procedure and they time out through texts. I go to this online to report an outage, and I get back a message saying it was out or that it's down due to maintenance. Like I said, who in hell does maintenance? Well, anyways, let's go ahead and look at the weather. Um, right now it's around 31, I guess. Yeah, 32, which isn't too bad for during the day. I mean, don't get me wrong. That is actually melting weather, which is 32, depending on where you're at. I know there's a lot of factors that go into it, but the fact that the sun is out and that it's hitting the ice, it's melting them, it's absorbing them, not absorbing them, it's evaporating the water within the ice. That's all cool. Just make sure you just pay attention when you go outside. I mean, but we're going to have a freeze. It's going to go to 31. It's going to go to 32 when the sun goes down. That's going to be an issue pretty much all the way through. We're going to have some light rain at 6 a.m. according to Weather Underground tomorrow. So going to work might be a little interesting, but it's going to be in the 40s. It's going to be in the 40s. We're going to go from freezing, I think it was like 29. I saw on my thermometer when I actually had power. So yes, I mean we're not out of the woods. Tomorrow's going to be another challenging day in the morning. Assuming we don't lose power, I'll probably be going to work tomorrow. Um, why did I make that sound so negative? Actually, I'm going to be happy to go to work tomorrow. I'm just hoping. I'm hoping that I won't hit any road closures tomorrow. Actually, I might even leave a little bit later just in preparation of that. I don't know. I'm going to have to check the road conditions to make sure there's no road closures. But this is kind of where we are. This is a little bit more of my gripe towards Austin Energy because last thing you want to do on a mobile phone when you're reporting an outage during the winter storm to get there was a problem. The system is not available at the time due to maintenance. That's the last thing you want to do, especially after you try to text them and the text times out. Very frustrating. Very, very, very frustrating. So hopefully tomorrow I'll do a video. Maybe be about politics, maybe be about something else. I don't know. And hopefully I'll be talking about how I went to work and came home. Because I want to be honest with you, yesterday was I'm glad I left. I'm glad I left work when I did before they started closing down all the roads to where I could get home. I'm not gonna lie, that one bridge, I puckered. Actually, there's two bridges I puckered. There's one on Mopac going past the river, kind of goes up, kind of puckered because it was feeling a little icy. And then when I was on the frontage road on Breaker Lane, there's a Ford Focus, I want to say, that was kind of tilted. Didn't pucker up as much, but I was definitely concerned. I don't know why he was twisted that way, but it doesn't really matter. I made it home safe, just like I made it through here, through not having power for half the day. But that's all right. These things happen. I don't exactly blame Austin Energy for a winter storm that hits us every couple of years. And most of the time, when we do get an ice storm, it's not this heavy. Normally, it's just here's some sleet and it's just a slight dusting. You might have some snow powder here and there. And that's what it is. That's what our winters are. And then either within that day or the next day, it's up to the 50s or the 60s. Or in some cases, it's going to be up in the 40s. And like I said, tomorrow's going to be 40. It's going to be the next day. It's going to be in the 50s on Friday. Let's see, here's Saturday. Still going to be in the 50s. It's going to start up cold. But that's all right, man. I mean, that's really all right. I mean, I'm just curious what the 10-day is. But yeah, I mean, like, this is one of our winters. I mean, this is just normal weather. I know people are complaining about Eckrott and Governor Abbott. This isn't on them. This is on Austin Energy. I mean, it's kind of not on them actually. It's a winter storm. We gotta take this reasonably. I mean, yes, it's frustrating to wake up to a cold house with no power. And it's kind of frustrating when you get power, you have it for about 30 minutes, and you lose it. It's frustrating. Don't get me wrong. I understand it's frustrating. But this is just a winter storm. Hopefully they learn some lessons. Hopefully when our next winter storm comes, we won't be as affected. But well, there's always going to be these issues, and that's kind of where I'm going to end this video. So I don't know what type of video this is. It could be a ranting video. It could just be me complaining that I tried to report an outage and I wasn't able to, which is frustrating, especially during the middle of a winter storm. So I don't know. If you like this type of video, let me know down in the comments. But most importantly, if you're in Austin, let me know if you have a power outage in the comments down below. And what are you doing to stay warm? Because I really haven't done much. I'm wearing some pants, an undershirt, and a jacket. And under a sheet, knitting a blanket. Excuse me, knitting a blanket. That's how I stayed warm. And most importantly, too, dude, stay warm. If you're in Austin, stay off the streets and just be safe and be smart about it. And with that, have yourself a wonderful day, morning, or evening.